Welcome to the Armani Talks YouTube channel. I'm your host, Armani Talks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words and become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're entering the world of emotional intelligence, and we're going to be dissecting one of the sections from my book, Level Up Mentality, a guide to re-engineer your mindset for confidence. More specifically, part 5, working with your emotions. As you're leveling up, one thing that you're going to notice is that you're experiencing all kinds of emotions. The person with very minimal to low emotional intelligence is going to try to discard all the bad emotions and only invite the good emotions. This may work for some people, but what's even better is to view the good and the bad emotions as fuel in terms of leveling up. The person who's leveling up is very similar to the person who's unlocking the story mode mind. When's the last time you read a fiction book? Go back in your past if you need to. Found it? Let's say the book was Goosebumps by R.L. Stine. Within that book, as you're looking at it from afar, you're going to know that somewhere in this book, there's going to be something good happening to the character. It's just another day. And somewhere in this book, something bad is going to happen as well. You can already tell that as you're holding the book from afar. If someone gave you this book and was like, only good stuff is going to happen in this particular novel. For example, the main character in the morning is having a great day. In the evening, the great day turns even better. And from evening to night, the day just got the best. The end. If you really get a book like that, it's equivalent to someone giving you an Oreo with just the 2 brown crackers and no cream. And they're like, well, here you go. You're going to look at it and you're going to be like, yo, where's the cream? That's the best part. Without the cream, the 2 brown crackers mean nothing. Immediately, Oreo has just gone bankrupt. That's how it's like with the story mode mind. We accept the good and the bad. For us to do this, we need to be able to label things correctly. In terms of stress, there's 2 different types of stress out there. There's good stress and there's bad stress. Good stress is also known as eustress. E-U, then stress. And a few examples of this are the physical parts. Let's say you're going to the gym. You're putting your muscles through stress in order to get stronger. If you feel too comfortable in the gym, then that's normally not a good sign. Another example of eustress is, let's say you just got a promotion at work, and thus far in your entire career, you are the person that was working in the cube. But at this stage, you're now a leader. Other people are going to be coming to you for advice. So you feel stressed once again, but the output of this stress allows you to elevate yourself to a brand new realm. These are the types of stress that I'm talking about. It's raw energy waiting to be unleashed. Bad stress, on the other hand, normally falls into 2 different boats: worrying and overthinking. Using your mind to worry and overthink is similar to buying an iPad and using it as a coaster. Are you using it? Yeah. But are you using it effectively? No. If we want to get better at a skill, we have to be able to identify it. Normally, most people can't identify what emotional intelligence means. In the modern era, mainstream society, they've hijacked the phrase emotional intelligence, and they pretty much equate it to, get in a circle with a bunch of your friends and cry. Cry about your emotions. Now, if you're someone who's trying to level up and you're over here spending a whole bunch of time crying, is this going to be effective for you? Maybe for some time. I mean, if you're one of those guys that's been holding on to certain things for a long time, do what you gotta do. But that's not the precise definition of emotional intelligence. Then what is, Armani? What's a better definition of emotional intelligence rather than crying in a circle with your friends? The proper definition of emotional intelligence is to turn bad stress into good stress. Simply with this understanding, the whole paradigm regarding leveling up changes. Because all too often, when you don't know how to label things, you will default into the negative interpretation. That's because our brain has a thing called the negativity bias, which basically means at a natural level, the brain is predisposed towards negative thoughts over empowering thoughts. In order to reprogram it, we must acknowledge the negativity and then redirect it towards positivity. Notice what we're doing. We're not ignoring the negativity, we are acknowledging it and then we are redirecting it. Sort of like someone giving you this novel and saying, as you look in this book, there's going to be positive emotions and negative emotions. Both exist. It's very similar to a battery. You got a battery, a AA, a AAA. Well, look at it. There's a negative sign and then there's a positive sign. If only one side exists, then there is no voltage, no pressure at all. But once both sides exist, that's when you're capable of using this battery in order to power up a circuit. So the whole goal of emotional intelligence is to keep turning negative stress, bad stress, into good stress. The goal of emotional intelligence is not to eliminate stress. It is not to go around and start being overly sensitive. It is simply to turn bad stress into good stress. The minute that you start running out of both kinds of stress, that means somewhere along the lines, you probably did not do your definitions correctly, or there's suppression being involved. Remember this, when you try to suppress a negative emotion, it goes to the gym, starts working out, drinks muscle milk, comes back 10 times stronger. You don't work against your emotions, you work with your emotions, and you'll learn more in the Level Up Mentality, a guide to re-engineer your mindset for confidence. This book is currently available on paperback, ebook, Kindle, and on audiobook as well. You can find it in the links in the description box right on below the pinned comment, or go on ArmaniTalks.com and grab your copy today. Thank you very much for joining the Armani Talks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.